fire engine in that other image as well. It would be unusual to send quite so many ambulances if it was just one person who had been attacked, perhaps.
I think that's a fair statement to say, Jane. Just looking at those photographs and images we have from the scene there, it looks as though there are several ambulances on the scene, and that would tie in with reports from local people who have been speaking to journalists who are on the ground. People saying they're hearing a number of sirens, whether that be from police vehicles or indeed from the local ambulance service. The fact we are getting regular, that's fair to say, updates from police, but they are very slim on detail, I think gives you a sense of how perhaps quite chaotic and intense this situation and incident is for them. We understand they are treating this incident as not only major, but a critical one too. And that is because the number of casualties are still, certainly to the public's perspective, still unknown. But given the fact there is such a large emergency services presence on the scene, there clearly has been or is still unfolding an ongoing incident involving a number of people of whom they are trying to save those lives in Southport. But emergency services have been on the scene now for a good couple of hours. They were called
few moments, North West Ambulance Service confirming they have treated 8 patients for stab injuries. Some of them have been taken to Alder Hey Children's Hospital, suggesting that children are among the victims, as well as Aintree University Hospital and Southport and Formby Hospital as well. It's 2 o'clock. You're watching Sky News. Extended coverage of what Merseyside police say is a major incident in Southport near Liverpool, where a number of people, including children, have been injured in a stabbing. North West Ambulance Service says 8 patients have been treated. Well, this is what we know so far. Emergency services were called to an address on Hart Street not long before midday. These pictures of the scene show a large number of police and ambulances there as emergency services reacted to the incident. More than a dozen ambulances attended the scene, along with armed officers. Well, in a statement, Merseyside Police said, "We can confirm that emergency services are in Southport following a major incident this morning, Monday, the 29th of July. At around 11:50 a.m, we were called to a property on Hart Street to reports of a stabbing. There are a number of reported casualties and more details will be confirmed when possible. Armed police have detained a male and seized a knife. He has been taken to a police station. They are asking people to avoid the area while they deal with the incident and say that there is no wider threat to the public." Well, just a short while ago, there was the latest update from North West Ambulance Service. It said North West Ambulance Service is responding to a major incident following a call at 11:48 to Hart Street in Southport, following reports of multiple stabbings. It goes on to say, "We have dispatched 13 ambulances, along with specialised resources of our hazardous area response team," that's HART. Air ambulances and merit doctors have also been sent to the scene. So far, NWAS has treated 8 patients with stab injuries who've been taken to Alder Hey Children's Hospital, Aintree University Hospital and Southport and Formby Hospital. Well, let's get more now on this with our correspondent Ashna Hurinag. And Ashna, a lot more detail from that statement from North West Ambulance Services. Firstly, let's talk about the fact that they have sent casualties to Alder Hey Children's Hospital. You tend to just send children to children's hospitals, don't you?
We do. This would be and will be the most distressing news reaching people in that local area and for those watching this afternoon, as we understand that some of those 8 victims and victims of those casualties and victims perhaps of this stabbing, some of those include children who are being treated, as you say, at Alderhay Children's Hospital, the largest children's hospital in the Northwest. One of the largest children's hospitals in the UK. This will be heart-wrenching news for people who are just tuning in to learn that children have been injured in this incident on the school summer holidays. They will have only just broken up from the school year and broken up for the year.